Good morning, I'm Shastina, and you're watching Stina Smiles. The birds are angry today, in a good way. Passionate. Good morning, I'm Shastina, you're watching Stina Smiles. This is the corner of the internet where we talk about nothing and everything all at the same time. This particular video is a series, a podcast. It's my series podcast called A Moment to Breve, where I drink coffee and talk about my week and everything else I've been holding inside. Mug of the day. Good morning, beautiful. It's really good. I heated milk today, mixed with water instead of just boiling water. And I use instant coffee. Don't at me. My place is too small to have a microwave, a toaster, and a coffee pot. We can't all be bougie. But today, I would like to talk about, I didn't really have a plan of what I was going to say, but I did have a plan. So I'm just going to start it off by talking about tarot, which is crazy because the last video was about tarot. But I had a conversation with a coworker on Thursday. And we were just talking about witchcraft because my tarot deck was saying that I needed to be nicer. Not my personal tarot deck, but my readings that I hustle off the internet. I don't pay for them. I just yep, that's mine. That's my energy. It's my energy. So and those tarot readers, they were telling me that I needed to be nice to people and that good things would happen. So I've been working really hard on trying to be nice to people. So we had a conversation. Well, I just said that in passing. I was like, my tarot deck's just telling me to be nice to people. And they were like, that's crazy because mine said pop off. And I was like, LOL. And we just started talking about just things in general. And we were talking about intuition and all that stuff. And it was a good conversation. But we ended off by saying that I was asking them about their tarot decks and all of that, and they were like, oh yeah, I have plenty, and I even carry one around. I was thinking about carrying mine around, probably my Spirit Halloween tarot deck, because it's the one that I connect most with. And they were like, you know what, I'm gonna give you a tarot deck, because the best tarot decks are usually a gift. And they're like, I'm gonna bring you a tarot deck. And I was like, oh, sick, cool, I'm getting a tarot deck. I guess being nice to people really eats, bro. And not only did I get a tarot deck, but I got an entire gift box of candles and sandalwood. Well, they sprinkled sandalwood on top of all of this stuff, but they bound a book for me. They made it the night before. They made it the day that we talked, and they brought it in that next day, which was yesterday. They brought it in on Friday. They were like, here, I gave you this and this, and then I got a whole bunch of candles. I haven't really looked into it all the way yet, but I think that might be an upcoming video where I go fix, I don't even know what to do with it. I'm such a baby witch that I have no idea what to do with it. And I celebrated Beltane this year. First time I heard about it, first time I talked about it. Had a couple of bonfires, offered them sunflower seeds and my will to live, basically. Prayed to the moon goddess Selene. Showered Buddha in daisies and the Hawaiian flowers. I posted a TikTok the other day about it, but the Hawaiian flowers, I gave him one of those. I gave him some purple flowers. And And now I just have like a whole witchy abundance in my apartment. And I feel like I am kind of disrespecting it because I haven't pulled it out of the bag yet. But I want to be careful on how I treat it before I actually start doing anything with it. Where the cinnamon flows, where the cinnamon blows, money will flow. I put cinnamon in my coffee this morning. And now it's in my body. I am money. I am money, guys. Yeah. Coffee is kind of like an altered state, huh? You probably really shouldn't. Kind of like alcohol. I think coffee's fine. It'll be fine to drink, right? This might be a quick video because this coffee is delicious. I ate Pop-Tarts for breakfast today with my coffee while I edited my TikTok video because I've been getting really pushed, or the suggested videos on my For You page is like, this is how you become TikTok viral and these are the times you need to post. So today I'm just posting I guess a lot of content right now. And I probably should be posting the video that's going to be up tomorrow instead of this one that's going to be up a week from tomorrow. And I found out that my posting schedule on YouTube should probably be shifted back. Oh, just spit everything out. Should be shifted back an hour or so. So I think my videos are going to start going up at 5 o'clock or so. Just to be a part of the bandwagon, I guess, guys. I don't really have a lot to say this week that won't get me fired. What else can I say, though? What have I been going through? And I don't want to tell you what I'm manifesting. And I will tell you this, though. I am done off of love spells. Because all that's ever gotten me was delusional. And I'm done being delusional. I am going to stand in my power and be the best version of myself. And you know what that means? That means hitting the gym. Ooh, a video on TikTok that I was going to post but never did post, to go off of the gym thing that I just brought up. The only way I'm going to be with a short man is if he's black. The only way I'm going to be with a fat man is if he's Islander. And the only way I'm going to end up with a white guy is if he's 10 out of 10, perfect. And that's going to be tough because I like medium ugly guys. Probably because I grew up obese. I still technically am obese, but I'm a skinny bitch and nobody could tell me otherwise. This is the delusion that we live for. And also I realized mug of the day is going to be really short-lived unless I get some more mugs. Unless we start drinking iced coffee. Because we got 3 mugs. All the mugs that you've seen, those are all the mugs that I have. I got little teacups. Those aren't coffee mugs. They're not gonna last 20-25 minutes. which I didn't really predict that these videos would last 20-25 minutes. And I'm sorry that my I'm sorry that my what is it? My eye contact with the camera is so bad, but when you're not scripted, dog, this is how you think. You think with your eyes because you're searching for the words in your mind. And I'm just really bad at English in general. So it's crazy. Going back to Beltane, I forgot to tell you guys, I cried while I was meditating. Can you believe that? Like, I actually straight up bawled. I cried. I was like, I'm not only healing my trauma, but the generations before me. And then I was like, whoa, I think I need to go to bed. And I probably should have stayed and meditated a little more, which I kind of did. But I could still feel like the remnants of the tears on my face when I went to bed that night. That was the first night. The second day is when I gathered the flowers. Left him the water. Also, way before I celebrated Beltane, like this year in total, I have been catching the full moon like easy. I missed the last full moon, but I've like hella been catching the full moon. And I don't know like how, because I've never, it's just like this energy has been coming towards me. And it's like searching me out. And I know that this is what I'm meant to do. But I didn't know that they knew that that's what I was meant to do. They being the spirits. And I guess they've like waited for me to be in the right mindset, possibly. Because I've just never been in the right mindset for anything. I always have anxiety as if it's recording or not. This coffee is so good, but it's already cold. My hand goes numb so easily when I'm doing this. Let's see if I can think of another topic really quick. The only topic I can think about, I feel will trigger people. But this is my video. This is my video and these are my feelings. And if they don't like it, they don't have to watch it. And they don't have to see it. Let's start off with the easy one first though. On YouTube Shorts, I've been commenting back on the YouTube Shorts that I've been posting, or like what people say. And I posted this video about my For You page and Reels telling me that, like, is my summer body ready? Is your summer body ready? And this was a couple months ago that I started posting videos like that. And then what I said was, I was like, don't come on my timeline and tell me that I'm ugly, because like, what am I here for? You're gonna ask me if my summer body are ready, and it's like, no, I went to the gym one time 3 years ago for 2 seconds. And I got a comment, and it's like completely joking. Like, it would, like, I'm not a comedian. I'm not a comedian, but you shouldn't take everything I say seriously. Unless I'm talking very seriously, then you probably should take it seriously. But I got a comment saying that, like, oh, if you don't like being fat, then do something about it, fatty. And I was like, the dude doesn't know my life. The dude doesn't know that at that point I had lost, like, what, 50 pounds? And at this point, I'm down 80 pounds. And then he said he was manifesting me a salad, which I actually really enjoyed. He called me a pig too. He was like, you're a little pig and I'm manifesting you a salad, because I was like, dude, you're projecting and I'm manifesting you a therapist. And then that's what he said. He was like, I'm gonna manifest you a salad. And I was like, oh, please do. I love salads. Because on my Instagram, When I first started losing weight, my go-to meal was like those pre-packed salads. Don't come at me for being lazy, or do whatever you need to do. But my go-to meal are the pre-packed salads that you buy at like the grocery store for like $5-6. Probably $89 at this point. But I love those, and they're all over my Instagram feed. And I think anybody who wants to lose weight should just try it, because although salad is healthy, if you're smothering it in ranch, it probably gets a little like you're just adding calories. If you're just eating mostly croutons, which I do, I add like a half a pack of croutons to my salads. I like the crunch. They come like the salads, they're really good with like portion sizing. And sure, is it like a 3-serving meal? But I think that if it's the only thing you're eating that day, you just add like a chopped chicken breast in it, and that's a dinner. That's a dinner, dog. That's a lunch. I love eating it for lunch. Get a little bit like a fruit and vegetables going with it, maybe like a granola bar or protein shake, a little bit of grilled chicken, dog. That shit hits. And it gives you a different variety of toppings and seasonings and dressings to put on it. Like, I didn't start eating vinaigrette and all of those dressings until I started buying those salads. And then like fast forward like 3, 4, 5, 6 months later, I'm eating apples and salmon in a salad, dog. That's called progress. I'm trying new things. It's absolutely delicious too. And I do be craving the salads. So if you're out there, please continue manifesting my salads, dog. Please continue manifesting my salads. I am too. If you could also manifest, I was going to say money, but if you're manifesting me salads, then that's money it is, bro. I think I'm going to go play Fortnite after this. It's been a rough couple of months, but I think I'm slowly climbing out a pit of despair. And I've seen a lot of people's true colors after this. And also, not that I've made the mistake by telling some people that I work with that I've been filming YouTube videos, but I feel that some people are actively watching my content without me knowing, which I'm fine with. Go ahead, like, share it, talk about it, and like, talk your shit, you know? But I think they think that I don't know, but also I feel like I do know. And also I feel that I lost my train of thought. But if you're psychic, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm almost out of coffee, and I really hope this was been recording this entire time, because I think this is a good one. Who did that? There's been a lot of people coming in and out of the apartments, and I think they now know that I am recording a video. I try to be quiet when I'm out here, but I mean, I pay rent here. Telling me I can't enjoy the amenities? I can't sit out here on the ground and look out at trash cans because it's 8 o'clock in the morning and it's too early? Apologies. Oh, I don't want this coffee to end. This is so delicious, and I'm never going to be able to make it like this again, which is so sad. Oh, speaking of coffee, I get free coffee at work a lot, and they just have these thermoses out where they pour all the coffee, and then everybody comes in, or coffee drinkers come in and they get their coffee and they bounce up out of there. And there was no cream, there was hardly any sugar, there was no cream, like milk cream. Had to use powder cream, and there was absolutely no sugar. So I went into the office, and I asked one of the homies if I could have some of their like little sugar, if I could have like their little vanilla thing to pour into my coffee. My manager was like, "You're ruining the coffee," and I didn't want to say that like free coffee out of a dirty thermos is already ruined. I'm just glad I don't have to pay for it. You know? And it's like, yeah, sure, the coffee was pretty good. Like, as it was, like, but just like the powdered cream and the coffee, but you're gonna pass up a chance to put like vanilla syrup in there? I put just regular vanilla into my coffee today. It's posted on my TikTok. Yeah. But I think I'm growing out of some things. I don't want to talk about this. And I don't know how to do that without being weird, because what if I'm just being crazy and delusional about like the energies that I'm feeling? What if I'm just projecting? But like, what am I projecting? And that was one of the conversations that me and the person that gave me the tarot card box, my witchcraft magic box, that's what we were talking about. Or like, that's what we were talking about at the very end. I was like, how do you know if it's just anxiety versus intuition? They were like, you just got to sit with yourself. And I guess this is kind of what this podcast is. It's a very sit with yourself kind of podcast and talk. Because what you guys don't know is that instead of looking at the cameras, I'm looking at the reflection of the cameras. I'm not looking directly at the cameras, and you guys probably know that because my eyes are probably cross-eyed as fuck. But I'm looking at myself, and I'm seeing how I'm feeling with everything that I'm saying, when I'm not off in the distance looking at this beautiful view of trash cans and recycling bin. I'm out of coffee. Have a beautiful morning. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll see you on Tuesday or something. Good night.
Bitch, I'm fresh like Nike, cold like icy. All these people fake, that's why they acting like they like me. Oh, they treat me nicely. Oh, I think that's nicey, but